PFG-TV.
Give it up for you guys, man.
Yes. Awesome.
Wow, what a crowd. See, this is a great crowd.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being here with us tonight. We appreciate it. Do you all know Holly Ho? It's Holly O'Connor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before we get going, because we use only the top of the line equipment, the mic clip, what they call it, the lav mic clip, busted off today just during sound check. And we were like, what the hell am I going to do? And we tried everything. I mean, give it up for Mike Snow. Let it in for Mike Snow.
He's our champion.
Mike reached into his bag of tricks and really couldn't come up with anything good. And I realized, wait a second, I believe I've got a roach clip in my Jeep. And so, as we're going to be talking about 420 in a couple minutes, the roach clip actually is working. It's doing what it has to do. So give it up for roach clips.
Give it up for roach clips. Flashbacks to the 90s for me.
I was all surprised. Someone said to me, "But does it have feathers on it? If it doesn't have feathers, it's not a real roach."
Yeah.
No, I'm not a pimp. I just have a roach.
You and feathers, no.
But it's interesting that the roach clip is so covered in ash and black gunk resin that it actually blends nicely.
Oh yeah, it does actually. I didn't even notice that till now. There's a nice thick.
Oh, they're loving my shirt. Oh, thank you. The chat room, by the way. Oh, which segues me to this. You guys. You guys, we're not going to say when because we really can't say when, but we are working on the technology now. We're going to be taking, and you guys can cheer all you want for this, we're going to be doing live video phone calls, live as they happen here on the show, sometime within the next few weeks. So the live phone calls, we're psyched for that. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh my God, that's gonna be, and thank you very much. I got out of the horizontal stripe pattern, so thank you very much. I've had this shirt for many years, but you know what? I thank you guys because I agree. I look PFG in this shirt, man.
It's pretty good.
So, the 420 party went to it on the Rocks, who, by the way, later on today, Jen from On the Rocks, going to be our pub crawl family member.
Yes.
To talk about the event we have coming up on May 3rd. Scorch's PFG-TV's Early Risers. 420. You were a smart gal because you didn't partake in much puffing.
No, I did not. I put it down right at the beginning. I said, everyone's like, here. I said, no. Because by the time the show hits, I'm going to be sick. I'm not sharing any of that love with anybody.
There were some people that, no offense, genuine no offense.
Love you.
But there were some people there I wouldn't necessarily want to smoke with anyway.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
no offense.
It scares me to smoke with you sometimes.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
Me or you?
These people. There was the one guy, and I wish I got your name. I tried. He said, "I've been drinking since 5 o'clock 2 days ago."
Oh, yes.
And I wanted to I said, "You got to come on the show with me." And his friend said he was going to convince me. Remember that?
Yeah, he could barely.
Our pals at Common Collected Cannabis Company. We love you guys.
We do love you guys. Yeah. We love you, Stacy.
They were represented nicely. They had these. They had the runt necklaces. I noticed that. They gave away some really good prize packs.
Yes.
And they had some pre-rolls. But I was able to. Never mind. I probably shouldn't say that on the TV show. But hey, Tim, I hope you enjoyed a Common Collected. Thank you guys.
Yeah, they were great.
For their first run at a 420 party, On the Rocks did a great job.
They did.
The expenses were amazing. The THC infused drinks they had were amazing. And the place itself, I'm telling you, there was a time, and there still may be a time, that On the Rocks is a perfect replacement set. If we ever need a replacement set for Scorch's PFG.
Absolutely.
They have a built-in set. That back room is amazing. So I will be talking more about On the Rocks in just a little bit. In the meantime, though, why don't we do some effed up facts, okay?
Our favorites, yes.
If I can get the damn thing going. Effed up facts being brought to you by, once again, Calm and Collected Cannabis Company in Chippewa Falls. They are Calm and Collected Cannabis Company in Chippewa Falls. Sadie.
Oh, Sadie. No,
Sadie just lost her $25 an hour job. They are the official cannabis company in Chippewa of Scorch PFG-TV. Go in. They already did the 420 deals. Go in and mention Scorch's PFG-TV, and they'll give you some sort of deal. And they've got it all. Great shop, great people, Common Collecting Cannabis Company. And also, our pals at Wicked Sweet Bake Shop in Cadott. Once again, that show is getting closer and closer.
Yes.
Wicked Sweet Bake Shop. If you're bringing kids to the big show in Cadott, get the kid-size cookies. Get the adult-size cookies. You know what? They're not going to say anything if you bring the cookies to the fairgrounds or the campgrounds and you turn them into your special cookies. They're none the wiser, okay?
Right.
That's Wicked Sweet Bake Shop in Cadott. Tell Kelly and Gina we sent you.
Yeah, we love you, Kelly and Jane.
Now, judging by this crowd, I bet you Zoe, we have a girl in the crowd named Zoe.
We do.
I bet you Zoe is one of these people. 13% of us consumed an alcoholic beverage at lunch today.
Zoe, that's why she was.
Zoe's 10 years old, so I don't think.
You know, she's not. Yeah, we're just giving her a hard time.
You know what? In this area, if you're from Chippewa, I can't say that. If you're from Chippewa, you may have consumed it.
The Chippewa Valley.
Okay, we'll say that. What do you think about this? 34% of people say giving one-word replies to a text is rude.
It is. You know what? I don't like the thumbs up. When I see the thumbs up, I instantly am like, I don't like you anymore.
Emoji, though.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being insulted. Hearts are different, though.
Yeah. Okay, this is me. Never have, probably never will. I've never been really busted on it either. I am one of 30% of people in America that does not separate the darks from the whites when I do my laundry.
Oh my God. Amen with you right now.
Right? That is a guy thing.
Yeah, I'm like.
Guys don't use coupons either. The way I shop, I should use coupons, but I don't. But yeah, the laundry thing, why separate? It's all going to be the same.
Do you at least do it cold?
Yeah.
The water? Okay.
But I also realize
I'll give you that.
I'm getting better. I realize that I don't have an industrial sized washing machine. So when I stuff so much stuff in the washing machine, it's probably not getting
It's kind of pointless at that point. Yeah, it's pointless.
No wonder why my bed always stinks. I'll buy that.
Well, you just got all that dog hair all over you and roach clips attached to you. It's fine. You're doing good.
This one I don't buy either. Folks who skip breakfast more attracted to images of high-calorie food and on the average eat more lunch than people that eat breakfast in the morning. I don't do lunch. And I really don't do breakfast unless, of course, on the weekends when I go to Chickadee's.
Yeah, without me.
Hey, Mike, did you happen to hear that?
No.
She says, yeah, without me.
Yeah.
Because there's this thing going on, and it's probably never going to happen because she doesn't shut her mouth about it. We're never going to bring Holly to Chickadee's because it's all you do is whine about it.
Maybe I'll bring Chickadees to me. I don't know. Whatever.
When we get you there, you'll find something else. Okay, here's a good question. Okay, and we're going to get into this in a second. Good question. We bring you to Chickadee's. What are you going to whine about next?
I don't know yet. Like,
okay.
You, them, him, more like you two together.
Oh, yeah,
You're bromancing. You're bromancing.
Mike, we got to talk about that.
I'm so excited. You're welcome. I'll be your third wheel.
My pal Megan says something about me and Mike being lovers. And we, how we're going to I'm going to marry Mike someday. And then Mike said something today, something along the lines. And Mike, get it so I get it right. What's the story? Tell me your story again.
About my friend?
Yeah.
She asked me that she wanted to meet the man that stole my heart.
Mike's friend says she wants to come to the show to meet the man that stole Mike's heart.
It's true. It's true. It never ends.
My mother said date a taller man, and there's Mike. So there you go. Mike is in a boot. Because he's my bromance guy. I'll give it up for him again because he broke his foot almost. He's in a boot. He's going to be in a boot for almost 10 weeks, and he's here doing the show. So Mike, we love you, man. Thank you.
I think you just got to think for taller guys.
Okay. Mike at Mad Computer Services LLC. Mike, he's going to be back on the show soon.
Yes.
Mike at Mad Computer Services. Mike, at this point, was one of the best guests we've ever had.
He was a
There's
blast.
no question about it.
He's a blast.
He knew what he was talking about. If you mentioned Scorch's PFG-TV, they do at Mad Computer Services LLC refurbished computers. Like better than new. I mean, it's perfect. You mentioned Scorch's PFG-TV, 20% off a refurbished computer from Mad Computer Services LLC.
We love you, man. Yes, we love you so much.
You mentioned Scorch's PFG-TV to Shilka Flooring, Dion and crew, and they will probably not even answer you because they don't like us anymore.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, they're not here. Where are you guys?
Dion to come back. You know
Come
what?
back.
We're not.
He's hiding.
Dion is here. Holy
Sorry, you can't hear, but we can.
crap. Now I have to talk good about him.
All right, we can't talk shit about you anymore. Sorry, we love you, Dion.
You know what? I love about Dion. Wow,
Finally, I didn't even
I'm so
see
happy.
him.
That made me, Dion, that
He
made me
snuck
very
in.
happy. Shilka Flooring, they do floors on. They do hardwood floors. They do vinyl
He's got
flooring.
you all squirreled, doesn't he?
They do carpeting.
Yes.
And I love the fact you do it for small businesses, large businesses, or homes.
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes, John
Ooh.
Holmes.
Sherlock, and what about your homes? How's your flooring these days? I bet it's just full of
Hey, Dion, I should talk
blood
to you about
crumbs and
that. My floor is tilted. You know, the
old
if
house.
you ever watch the old TV show of Batman, my house is like the villain's lair. Every villain had a tilted floor.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's my house exactly. Tongo, when he vomitates, the stuff rolls
Goes that way?
downhill.
I have cats. I get it.
So now, if Dion was my flooring guy, which he should be, which if he does this, Dion, we'll talk about that. Maybe we'll do it on the show. He would hook me up with the deal, and he would hook and make sure that's
Level
all
it
better.
out.
So Dion, Shilka Flooring,
Thanks,
thanks
Dion.
you guys. And
Family.
Chris Powell, Real Estate. Chris is coming back on the show.
Yes,
as well.
he's a great
Give it up
guest
for
too.
Chris.
Yeah.
We love Chris too.
He's a fellow Rocco friend of mine.
Any real estate guy from the area that does as well as that, good for them. You know, real estate, there's a lot of real estate people out there now.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
So for somebody to be very successful in real estate, they have to have their shit together. Chris has got his stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
He's always on with the social media.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact he's getting with the times, you know, so he knows what he's doing as far as growing his own business. Chris Powell, Adina Realty.
We love you,
thank
Chris.
for
Thank
being
you.
part of the family.
He'll take care of you guys.
Much like Dion from Shilka Flooring, give Shilka Flooring another piece of love.
Yes.
I was blown away today when I looked up and I saw the gals and guys from Chickadee's Family Restaurant here in the house again. How about that? Chickadees, they are my favorite little chickadees. I drink so much there that I have to pee. Chickadees. Well, it's legit because they give me a big glass of orange juice and they keep coming back to fill my teacup because they know I drink my hot water with tea.
Yeah.
And
They take care of you.
they're one of the only places I know that don't make fun of me because I eat like 27 eggs. Well done. And I'll say it again because I believe this. They are the best place for homemade potatoes. They're going to be doing something with us. This is something that is going to get Chickadees more play than just about anything. We're going to be doing a mashed potato wrestling match in Chickadee's mashed potatoes sometime soon.
Yes.
The loser will be covered in gravy.
Ooh.
That's a new stipulation.
Ooh, I like that.
Because I know I ain't going to lose, so I ain't worried about that. The winner gets to eat the potatoes off the loser.
With the gravy?
It might be with the gravy, I don't know. But anyway, this
And
is
on
getting really
his
wrong. Zoe is like, you promised me it was going to be a clean show today. Zoe, don't pay any attention to this. Chickadees, you pay full attention because we need you to know. Chickadees, give it up for Chickadees. We love you back. So anyway, for those tuning in, Scorch's PFG-TV, we have a YouTube channel. We're on, it's not Zigzag. What the hell is it called? TikTok. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
Papers,
we're on
social
Instagram,
media, whatever.
ScorchOnline.com. If you miss any of the show, you can always check out the very next day, ScorchOnline.com. You can check out the entire show, all the people, all the family members. You can check out all the links to all their sites. So you stop, we'll go to, I hear that Shoka Flory. Let's stop there. You click it, it tells you all about Dion. And oh my God, chickadees. You stop there and talk about chickadees, Mad Computer, The Common Collective, all of them. Chris Powell, every one of them. They're all there at ScorchOnline.com.
And more.
And you're going to be seeing stuff. You're going to be seeing stuff on the show. We're going to be doing a lot of on-the-road things. And I'm going to bring this up in just a few minutes. Me and Mike went on the road to start a road trip feature I'm going to tell you about shortly. We met a gal that I'm not going to fill you in yet, but we met a gal that was a freaking spark plug. I love her. We've already warned Holly that this girl here could very well be the co-host of the show. So Mike already said, I will bring Kelly, my wife, and go pick her up and bring her back every day if I have to. This chick was good, but so these
I'm
are
sad I missed out.
What's that?
I'm sad I missed out.
But you'll see it on the show.
I'm excited.
Okay. Some of the events we do have coming up, though. We're going to be speaking to the guys from On the Rocks in just a little bit because our next event is called Scorch's Early Risers Club. It's happening on May 3rd. And this is actually This is an early morning happy hour from 6 to 9 a.m. And I don't want to keep putting them on the spot, but one of my favorite family restaurants that might be doing a mashed potato wrestling thing with us, I think might be supplying breakfast too. So we'll talk more about that, not to put them on the spot. If they don't, we have people that said they'll cook it. Of course, we won't talk so nicely about them anymore. But yeah, so we've got a big thing. You know what? Eggs, toast, potatoes, and drink specials from 6 to 9 in the morning. That's at On the Rocks, May 3rd. It's a Friday.
We got to look out for your third shifters.
Then, May 17th, we have the first of 3 pub crawls.
Yes.
We're actually going live. Every bar that is in the pub crawl family, we will visit with a bus full of people on one of our pub crawls. So we've got a pub crawl on May 17th. Then we've got one on July 12th. And then we've got one on September 20th, celebrating the end of the summer and my next birthday. So we're going to talk more about the pub crawls. We have got the Guns N' Roses Expo, which we signed up for November 2nd at the Brick House. We've got the Tattoo Expo.
Welcome to the jungle.
November 13th. We'll talk about that. Thank you. We've got the Tattoo Expo November 13th at the Brick House. You guys can certainly cheer.
We got a lot of stuff coming up. Spread it.
Then, of course, the 2 concerts. We're going to be hosting June 6th through the 8th, Monster Hall Music Fest. Look at that.
Look at you! He did it! Good job.
Thanks to our pal Joel and crew.
Yep.
Who will be back on the show within another couple weeks.
Yep, couple weeks here.
That. We have a lot of bands coming on this show. We're going to be seeing a lot of headlining bands on Scorch PFG-TV in the next couple of months. Then, of course, in August, we're going to be hosting Northwoods Rock Rally.
Rock Rally! Thank you! We look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm missing a lot of stuff, but that's okay because we have a lot of stuff.
We all love you either way.
So,
we don't mean to.
So, this one here I really love because you and I have gone out for Mexican food. I know you like your Mexican stuff. I don't. I'm not a big, huge Mexican person.
Cut down the pub crawl?
What's that? Did we do the pub crawl? Oh, did we miss the pub crawl? Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Thanks, Mike.
Mike is our...
Did I mention that I went to Michigan last weekend to the Upper Peninsula, and I saw a place called Rise, a dispensary. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Let's do a pub crawl. Can we do that? Let's do the pub crawl. Ha
ha ha.
Go for it, chat room, have a ball. Let's do the pub crawl. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the Mexican dishes that Mexicans don't eat. And we're going to find out about our road trip with Joni from Iron Horse, Michigan or something. Iron Belt, Wisconsin. It's all coming up on Scorch PFG-TV. Thank you. wonder why I have a bromance with Mike. You didn't realize you missed a pub crawl. Mike is keeping us on track.
He's the one that always is. I can't keep up with you, both of you.
I love this. This is from a website I was reading from called cheapism.com. And I love anything cheap I'm into because I'm broke. Unemployment sucks. I'll tell you something.
Oh, absolutely.
Being unemployed since January sucks.
I bet you dread every Sunday too.
What's that?
Every Sunday you dread?
No, you know what? I like applying for my jobs. I like applying. I like sending in my stuff. I apply for jobs. The unemployment people told me straight out that because of my age, it's going to be hard for me to get work. So
absolutely it is.
as long as I keep applying, I feel okay about that. But it sucks because I like having money. I like spending money on things I don't have right now. Tongo costs me more money than I make.
He's like your child. So
my unemployment will take care of my rent, and then the rest of it, Tongo just costs me a fortune. But the one thing Tongo doesn't eat is Mexican food. You like Mexican food.
I do.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the Mexican food or the margaritas.
Mexican
I do
food,
like the Mexican food.
It gives most of it gives me heartburn. I love Mexican rice.
Yes.
Okay. I used to love fajitas, but then they started giving me, I think it's the peppers that started giving me heartburn.
Anything with seeds in it. It's that S.
Now, you're ready for this? According to cheapism.com,
okay,
this is going to disappoint a lot of people. Or maybe not. Mexican foods that Mexicans don't even eat. The number one, fajitas.
Yeah.
Fajitas.
Most food that we eat, as we think is Mexican food, is very Americanized. Yeah. It's not truly,
Hang on one second. Who's moving the chair in the audience? Don't do that. No,
Fired.
I'm only joking with you, please. I swear to God. Yeah, thank you. I will.
Yeah.
And I'm not, Steroid Stewie's not even on the gas, just so you know.
How's that?
Wait till I get on the gas. I would have jumped over there and started swinging. Burritos are not Mexican foods. But see, they seem Americanized, don't they?
Basically anything that has real, I feel, okay. Someone told me, because I worked with a lady, she said, it's all Americanized. She's like, it's very flavorless, real, like spices, peppers. That's where you get your flavor in real Mexican food.
We do reach into San Diego and California. I know I have some listeners there, some viewers there.
My mom lives there. So
Holly's mom lives in San Diego. For those that are wondering, we'll give the address. It'll be running during the credits.
Sorry, Janet.
Janet, we're going to run your address so people can come visit you. The best Mexican food in America was in San Diego.
Guacamole too.
Oh, see, I don't like guacamole.
See, once you have it here, you can't have it. It's not the
I'm not a
here. It's
Sadie,
it's
until you do your job the right way, shut the hell up. Okay. Sorry, Sadie.
He loves you so
don't
much.
You guys
don't
agree?
Listen.
Until Sadie does her job the way right, shut the hell up, right?
That's amazing.
Oh, shut up, Mike. Nobody's talking to you either. You know.
They're getting a bromance fight.
I can pick on Mike now because I know he can't run after me, so that's good.
Yeah, he can't run with the boot.
Mike, I'll get you, son of a bitch. Now, these ones I know because there's nothing Mexican about it, a taco salad. I do love a good taco salad, but that shell that they put a taco salad in, that makes it not a Mexican shell. It's a big deep fried.
Deep fried. Anything deep fried.
But it's crappy. Everybody that's had a taco salad knows you break apart the shell. The underneath where the salad part is, it gets all soggy. Right? You know what I'm talking about. Then there's always an air bubble somewhere in the upper ridge area, the upper rim. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's always that air bubble. And you break the piece of crust off. Try to just break that air bubble off. Crunch, crunch, crunch,
the perfect piece.
And the whole thing just falls to crap. And then it all gets mushy. And you can't have like a taco salad. You can't have like later on as a leftover because it just gets too damn soggy.
Soggy, yep.
You know?
You're right.
These I don't like anyway because nobody knows how to make them right. I saw somebody make them with tater tots. And I bet you they're amazing with tater tots. Nachos.
Just nacho.
Nacho. I bet you nachos with a tater tot base.
Nachos.
Forget about the chip. I don't like corn chips myself, but too many times, and you've all had these, I bet you. How many times have you gotten a plate of nachos? You go to grab a chip, and you take the whole plate because it's stuck together by a chunk of cheese, and it's just one big freaking chip.
Or it goes limp and it's soggy and it all falls down. That's, well, wait, are we talking about again?
We're talking about nachos.
Oh, okay, sorry. Same thing.
Thanks. Give Holly
They're
some
hooting
encouragement.
for me. Nachos still do that droopy thing.
Do I look at the camera and say it? Do I look at Mike and say it? I'll look at both. Mike, do you realize that they were giving a Mercy Holly there?
Everyone knew what I was talking about. You just turned into something else. Mm-hmm.
The comment room is going berserk right now. Oh, by the way, speaking of the comment room, Mike, should I bring it up now?
I'm ready.
Sure.
I wasn't going to do it because I'm being honest. I totally spaced out. But before the show even started today, there was people in the chat room saying, he promised us something last week. He promised us something last week. I'm going to tell you something. Mike said, give it to us. Mike says to me, they're already clamoring. We'll do it tonight. He went through a lot of hell. We're doing it tonight. It's coming up. So there you go. Chili con carne, not a Mexican food.
Never had.
I like, that's without the meat, right? Chili con carne is chili without meat,
I won't
right?
lie. I've never had it, so I'm...
Without meat, you like your meat, though.
I like the meat. You do not, so...
Yeah, but chili with beans. Anybody?
Yeah.
Chili without beans?
They're lying to you.
Chili with meat. Really? Yeah? Isn't that just a sloppy Joe?
You are in Wisconsin, though, so chili is like a whole different world here, I'm telling you.
I don't know.
No, it is.
Okay, let's get through one thing while we're here, and then we're going to end this. You know what? Is there anything else? There's nothing else there. Let's figure this out right now, okay? And the guys at Chickadee's better be listening to this.
I think they are.
Chickadee's chili's the best. Their fried chicken's the best. Their gizzards are the best. Their potatoes are the best.
You have chili, too?
Their biscuits are the best. Everything they do is the best at Chickadee's. Except for do you make Bloody, well, you don't make Bloody Marys.
You don't Bloody Marys.
Okay.
Do we do Bloody Marys?
Okay, here's the deal, you guys. I want to settle this thing now because I know everybody in here is going to be against me on this one. You people that are watching in New England and the East Coast, you're going to agree with me. Bloody Marys. They make the best Bloody Marys in the world around here as far as the stuff they put in. A little too much for me, but they're beautiful. Clamato. What the hell, man?
Clam juice.
Regular tomato juice.
No.
How many people in here agree with regular tomato juice? Thank you, man. You know what?
I'm ashamed of all of you.
Understand something. Clamato. A lot of people don't like seafood. Do you realize that even if you use V8, which Corner Pub, which is one of our pub crawl family members, uses V8 for our Bloody Marys.
I'd ask.
Do you realize if you didn't use Clamato, how many more Bloody Marys you would sell if you would just use a different type of a tomato-based juice? I swear to God. I went to a place in Wabasha, Minnesota, and the bartender was from Boston, which is my home. And she agreed with me. She said, what the hell is with all the people with Clamato? It's nasty stuff, man. It's seafood juice and tomato juice. It's disgusting, you know?
I would have regulars travel hours to come see me just for my bloody. So I will disagree with you all day long, and we will fight about this.
I saw a six-pack of just tomato juice in the grocery store that I was going to get.
I disagree.
And I'm going to bring it to bars with me so I can get Bloody Marys the way I want to get them, you know. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you for cheapism.com. So, and speaking of dishes, make some noise for this. This is good. Yeah. So we were going on a road trip the other day. We were going, I was heading to Michigan to go to a dispensary. I'm being very honest. I'm like, you know what? I found a dispensary. I'm like, look at these prices. Oh, my God, that's amazing. So we were going to a dispensary. Mike was driving. He had nothing to do with the dispensary, mind you. So just so you know, he had nothing to do with the dispensary. Nothing at all. Mike had nothing to do with the dispensary.
He was the driver.
None of our Mike Snows, not the Mike Snow or the fake Mike Snow, had anything to do with the dispensary. But as we were driving, early on the trip, truly, I think it was by Lake Holcomb, Mike said to me, I'm getting hungry. Let's stop somewhere. We made it all the way to Iron
Belt. He can't apparently get a polio out of his brain with the iron lung
Belt,
thing. So.
Michigan. Iron Belt, Wisconsin. We saw this place. And Mike at that point just said, I'm getting hangry now. And because I look out for my man, I said, you know, if you're gonna get hangry and you're gonna start taking it out on me, we're gonna have to stop at a place to get you some food.
Oh, I'm hungry.
So we stopped at this place called Joni's Sidekicks, which she explains how she got the name in a second. No big deal. And believe me, when I tell you guys, this whole segment that we're about to get into was an on-the-cuff thing. Off-the-cuff thing. We weren't expecting to do this. We went into this restaurant, and the waitress named Shayla, we started talking. And Shayla said the little old lady behind the counter, she didn't say it like that, but she said she was an Italian lady that makes homemade pasta and homemade noodles and homemade ravioli and stuff. And I was like, we are in the middle of Butt Plug, Wisconsin, in Iron Plug, Wisconsin, wherever the hell it is.
Or you sure do have a pretty mouth.
And at Joni's Sidekicks, I said, I gotta talk to Joni. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the debut of a segment we call, Hey, You Trippin'. And this is Joni from Joni's Sidekicks on Scorch's PFG-TV. She said you make homemade noodles and stuff. I was like, I want to talk to this lady. They said you're Italian. And I'm like, what the hell is there an Italian lady doing in freaking Wisconsin? So I want to talk about that. You interested me. Plans about it?
Yeah, I get a lot of people from Minnesota.
Sure.
And of all kinds, doctors, lawyers, but you know, some all dressed up, and I go, oh, so what brings you here? Oh no, I said, yeah, what brings you here? They loved the breakfast. They were sitting over there, and they said, well, we come down to Michigan, and now it's legal in Minnesota, so maybe you won't see so much. But I heard it isn't going to be legal for a year or so till we go
in Minnesota, and I'll say it even longer than that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's why people like us drive to Michigan. Her name is Joni. It's Joni's. What's the name of the building?
Sidekicks.
Joni's Sidekicks. Made famous by our pals from Wisco Dive Bar Reviews. So, they made her cry almost, right?
Yeah.
So she comes up. The reason I came in here, first of all, we came in for breakfast on our way to work out some things for Scorch's House of Hemp, which is coming soon to the YouTube channel. We'll talk about that later.
So do you want to know why I named it Sidekicks?
Yeah, well, we're going to get to that in a second, okay? Wow, no, you don't talk too much. She's an eager gal. I like that. You remind me of my mom.
Oh, please say your older sister or something.
Oh, no, what's wrong?
Someone told me to remind him of their grandma. I'm like, well, okay.
I don't really like my older sister, though. So, and I like my mom, so I'll like you. But when we sat down to eat, they said that you're an Italian lady, and you make homemade noodles and whatnot.
Ravioli, lasagna, polenta.
And to me, we are in the middle of nowhere. What's the name of this place?
Joni's Sidekicks.
No, the city we're in.
Oh, Iron Belt, Wisconsin.
Iron Belt, Wisconsin. So, in comparison to other big cities, what are the biggest cities leading up to this? Like, you're close to the Michigan border.
We're close to Ironwood, which isn't really big.
Okay.
And we're close to Ashland, which is bigger than Ironwood. But big city, I don't know, Wausau, Minneapolis, something like that.
Okay, so it is. You're pretty far away from every place. But what a great place. Now, tell us why it has its name.
Oh, I'm embarrassing. Anyway, so my parents built this in 1959. I was, believe it or not, a baby or a toddler. And my brother is 17 years older. He designed it. And my two older sisters were in college, and my next sister was in school. So I had to come down here with my parents. They lived 2 blocks up. And I'd be running around, chubby little dark brown hair and brown eyes running around, ears sticking out, you know. And they'd say, Bruno, who's that little one running around? And he said, that's my sidekick. So they died 40 days apart, 34 years ago. And out of the 6 kids, I was the one closest to my dad, I guess, because of the age when I came along. Because I have a sister younger. My dad was 57 when she was born.
What is she doing by the way?
Not much.
Sorry, not much.
And anyway, so how did I get? Oh, so when they died, I decided I wanted to buy it because I won't tell you the reason. I won't cut my ex-husband down on tape.
Let's.
Well, he was useless and couldn't hold a job.
Oh my God! You know what? I know people like that. I wouldn't get into where they work.
So anyway, I took my 4 children and sat them down to my ex, and I said, you know, my parents died now. I love this place, and I said, it hadn't been food for 15 years. I had to bring it right back up to, and my mother and dad ran away smaller. There wasn't the back room, there weren't the entryways. Can you get that postcard out of the drawer? Anyway, so they all said they were, I said, you know, we gotta work, and I looked at the ex who didn't like to work and said, it's a job. Well, he lasted a couple months here. It took a year to get the divorce. But anyway, I've been here pretty much alone for 34 years.
Oh yeah, I should give you my card.
And I don't know, what else do you want to know?
I just love the place. So it's a bar and it's a restaurant. Thank you. What do you do?
That's what it looked like when you built it. You'd be in the
Well,
dining room.
I don't know if my Mike, you probably ain't gonna be able to get that. Maybe you can. I won't force you to though. See if you got that. Good. Good. And if not, we'll put it in
And
post.
Jackie and Jim, could you smile? You're making me nervous. Like
No,
you're thinking, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
Joni, I don't feel that I'm famous or anything.
Oh no, you're wonderful.
So-
We're gonna make you famous. Our show has. You ready for this? We found out the other day we have 4 viewers. Okay, so this will make you as famous can be. Yeah, this show's gonna blow you up, lady. You're gonna have people. You're gonna have all 4 of those people gonna come in one car, and that's it. And of course, 2 of them are here right now, so it might not be that much. I
Well,
love.
we're way busier in the winter.
No, I'm sure. Tell us about that. You said ATV stuff in the spring.
Well, starting Memorial Weekend,
Yeah.
we have a big ATV rally that's known all over the, I know it's over more than the state because we get Illinois people, Michigan people, Minnesota people, and there's usually like around 1,000 ATVs in Iron County, which is close to Hurley, and I'm on the trail, well, a little spur off of the trail, and so we get them in here like the place, not only mine, other places on the poker run and stuff, you're busy. When they find certain places they like more through the years, it isn't even the poker run that brings them, it's they come back, you know. And then that's ATVing, and it used to kind of end in October because of the weather, but now with the side-by-sides, oh my God, we didn't have a winter, but we had a October that was like winter.
Yeah.
3 weekends that were like snowmobile season. So when I hear these people say, rough winter, yeah, it was slow, but we had a good fall. And then in the winter, we're right on the trail, again, a little spur. You come right in the back here snowmobiling. We'll have 100 snowmobilers out there sometimes, or sleds out there. And not this year because we didn't have the snow. So that's our real busy too. It's like January and February, give or take, because of the weather.
So it's Joni's Sidekicks in Iron Lung, Wisconsin. Where's it?
Iron Belt.
Oh, Iron Belt, Wisconsin. I like you guys. You guys are fun. I should bring you back to the show. You should come.
Hey, should we
I'll just
should we
pay you to
tell
be in
them
the
how-
audience. Yeah, that's good.
You want to know some of his remembrances here, no?
Before we get out of here, though, we got to know one thing, okay? Because Joni here is famous for the panty shot, these silk panty shots. Tell us about that. You have gone through, dig this. How many silk panty shots have you done?
277. I've made thousands, but there's that many flavors.
277 flavors of,
Would you like to try one?
of silk. Maybe I'll try one. Yeah, maybe a silk panty
So
shot.
one of the most famous
Please. That was
is a bad
forceful.
name I can't say on.
Yeah, you can say it.
But no, I'm not saying that on it.
What is
But
it?
one of the
What is it? Well, gee, I'd already be shit-faced by the time I got it out. I mean,
But
yeah.
one of the favorites is number 234, which is called Joni's Absolutely Smooth and Silky, Perfectly Prickly, Haven't Shaved in a Day Can.
Whoa.
And there's that TV.
And you know what's nice? I love the fact that she acts them out. So let me see. I don't think if I'm reading your lips, you want one of these things here with the coming right up. So, Joni, I love you. Thank you. Give me a hug. You're a cool gal. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's Joni's Sidekicks. One more time. We're on Route 77. I got that right here.
Highway 77.
Highway 77 in Iron
Belt.
God dog it. I'm going to go get weed in the dispensary.
Oh, don't tell that on the
And I'm sitting with Kim Iron Belt, Wisconsin. The very first debut episode.
It's so good.
I'm telling you, man. That lady reminded me of my mama. Bobby, she was so much you. She was a spark plug. That lady had chutzpah, as they call it. Coming up in a few minutes, You're going to find out about one of the drinks that she makes, one of these panty dropper drinks. And you're going to find out what Joni whispered in my ear in just a couple of seconds. But before we do that, we want to talk about J&E Meats. Give it up for J&E Meats. Thank you. I posted a reel the other day on Facebook, as I do with a lot of our family members. And the thing I said about J&E Meats is that they have a lot of cool different summertime barbecue type meats that they have available to you. And I'm not a meat eater, and they know that. Somebody was a wise ass, and somebody, Scorch promoting meat. He's not even a meat eater. You know what, though? I know good stuff when I see it. I used to eat meat. I know good deals when I see it. I know the way that smokehouse smells when I walk by J&E Meats. And I know that J&E Meats in Lake Hallie supply the meat, which is coming up next week, for Scorch's PFG-TV's Wheel of Meat. Hell yeah. So give it up.
I'm so excited.
Common Collected Cannabis Company in Chippewa Falls. You go there, you say you saw them on Scorch's PFG-TV. They take good care of you. They give you a great deal. Whether you're looking for product, they have pre-rolls. They've got CBD, THCA, THCB, THCC, THCD.
Any other issues you have?
They've got every alphabet letter for them of
you.
THC. They've got some THCs that haven't even been invented yet at Common Collected Cannabis Company, the official cannabis company in Chippewa of Scorch's PFG-TV.
Love you guys.
I was so proud one day. I went with Brian Bethke, old pal Brian Bethke.
Brian.
We were going someplace. I was meeting him by the Northwoods Brew Pub.
Okay.
And I went somewhere. And Dion, you remember the story I told you this? I was in the middle of nowhere, and I saw an ad on the TV for Shilka Flooring. And I was so happy. You think I have a man crush on Mike. I was like, Dion, I saw you on TV. I was all happy. But Shilka Flooring makes its way around. There's a bad mom joke in there. So they make their way around like somebody's mom. Say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
What do you owe it?
I'm a mom. I'm not doing that.
Shilka Flooring, you know what? We joke about it all the time. But if you think you need flooring, odds are you probably do. If your floor is creaking, you go through seasons. You go through winter, your floor gets all crappy. You might just need an update on floor. Just some sort of fix it. You might not need full flooring. Dion and Shilka Flooring can help you out. Give them a call. I checked them out at ScorchOnline.com.
We love you, Dion. Welcome back.
We found out just a few minutes ago, they're always doing this last minute too. Oh, we make the best fried chicken ever. Now they tell me they make the best chili ever. What else do you guys make the best of ever? Gizzards. We know gizzards, yes. And those are wonderful.
That's my
Yeah,
mom's
you guys
thing.
like gizzards, yeah?
Gizzards are so good.
Okay. Chickadee's is the place. Chickadee's Family Restaurant. They're open till 4 p.m. a couple of days a week. Other times they're open till 2. Am I correct in assuming that? Do yourself a favor, though. And I mentioned before that they have dinner, but they don't really have a dinner. However, you can buy food from them and bring it home and have it for dinner. They do sausage and gravy biscuits. Oh, my God, let me tell you. I don't even eat meat, but I went into Chickadee's the other day, and I got that sausage and gravy. I'll tell you how. I was like, this
making me uncomfortable just talking about it.
I took a forkful of that gravy and that brisket. And I was, it smelled so good.
Oh my God.
And what's that?
Mouth gas.
I had a mouth gas. I was,
I'm like, did you?
I realized then as I was waking up from that dream, wait a second, but I realized that if I were to eat sausages and biscuits and gravy, I would eat it from Chickadee's.
All right.
So, Chickadee's Family Restaurant.
We love
you guys for real. Thank you.
It's such a weird. It's so weird. I don't.
Now, coming up in a few minutes, these guys here have a really cool story. I'm going to give you in a nutshell. They're going to explain it all. You remember School of Rock, right? How many remember School of Rock?
I do. My kids watch it all the time.
This is as close to School of Rockish as you're going to get. A really, really cool story with students and teachers playing rock music together. I love that. They're called Iron Lung Michigan. What are they called? They're called
Best in Class.
I get that, man. I get it. They're called Best in Class. They're come up a little bit. But before we do that, though, This is part 2 of our Hey, You Trippin'. What exactly was the drink? And what did Joni whisper in my ear on Scorch's PFG-TV?
Okay, so this is number 235. Actually, I should please say.
Yeah, you should tell them.
Is this bad? Do you,
No, this ain't
to
bad.
see the dirty words though? Because I am a family restaurant. This is when there's no kids around. Number 235. Joni's absolutely smooth and silky, perfectly nope, I said the wrong one. Joni's absolutely smooth and silky, hot, sexy, fucked up, lime flavored, sour kitty cat on the rag. No.
Oh, that's not what you
That's
said.
not it.
I didn't take 20 now. Do it right. What's it called?
Joni's absolutely smooth and silky, hot, sexy, fucked up, lime flavored, sour pussy on the rag panty.
There you go. And I love the fact she looked right at the camera when she said sour pussy. That was good. No,
And-
you did that well. You said sour pussy.
And none of my
You know exactly where my listeners want to see you. Perfect.
none of my panties go out of here unless I'm sure that they're
Good for you.
perfect.
Nice.
Best.
Oh, we're not getting a whole test.
John Taffer would be pissed off at you.
Oh,
That would be mine.
I'm a little nervous, so I'm
no.
There's
shaking.
nothing to be nervous about. Our show sucks.
These are small. You usually get bigger.
That happens. You get older, it always happens.
Everybody doesn't want big panties.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to Sidekicks.
Thank you very much. Cheers, you guys. Thank you. Give it up for Joni, our pal Joni. But wait,
Oh, Joni.
we're not done yet because Joni, somewhere in there, Joni said to me, "Do you have a sense of humor?" And I said, "Of course I have a sense of humor." Well, she told a joke, and I'll make sure you guys understand the whole thing. But the joke is coming up in just a little bit, almost to close the show. Joni, if I had enough money to buy a ring, I would probably put it on your finger and ask you to marry me. A couple things, very quick. And Joni, I mean, it might have been on the first segment. I don't know. She said, I'm not here to make fun of or pick on my ex-husband. And me and Mike like pick on your ex-husband, and she just went to town on her ex-husband.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, yeah. She's a nice Italian lady. She said she had a very not Italian last name. We mean no offense. Mike, can I say what she said?
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
Okay. She says, yeah, so I married a Polak.
In the Midwest, I feel like
Is
we
it?
can appreciate
That's
that
okay, so
more
she
than
married
a
his
little
cousin.
than
So
others,
there you go.
so-
It's the guys from Best in
Yes.
Class. Give it up for the guys from Best in Class. Love your story. Explain your story to the people watching, the viewing audience.
All right.
All right, so my name's Danny Pinazzo, and I'm a junior at Flambeau High School. And this is my this is my English teacher, Mr. Christian. He'll tell you the story.
Yes.
Switch.
All right.
Take a teacher.
All right. So I was sitting in the band room one day. We were getting ready for I think it was a football game.
Hang on a sec. Was being in a band, I don't want to interrupt, but this is legit stuff. Being in a band, it's not as geeky as it used to be, right? Is there the geeky band in school and the cool band in school?
All right. I say this to a lot of people. There's a very fine line between band kids and kids in the band.
Sure, okay.
Oh,
Okay, there
that
you go.
makes so much more sense. That is the best oh my gosh.
Okay. So
Just to
you're
clear it
answering my
up,
question.
You should
Yes.
copyright
Okay.
that. Okay.
There was,
It's American Pie.
So
He
you-
wasn't born when that movie came out.
So you were sitting in band room, and what happened?
Okay.
well, the junior from Flambeau comes in. No, he's the English teacher. But, he
Nobody
comes
buys
in-
that, brother. By the way.
Had to try.
He comes in, he says, all right, who's the guitar player in here? And I thought I was the only guy at the school that played guitar, so I raised my head. And he's staring me directly in the eyes. He's like, it's you, isn't it? I was like, yeah, that's me. And he's like, you want to start a band? Well, it's a little weird, but I was like, okay, what band are we talking about? He's like, rock. I was like, okay, I'm in. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
That's great. That's so good.
That's it.
Now, so how did you choose these two students as opposed to all the other students?
Yeah, these two.
Okay, so I was their 8th grade teacher. So after these two collaborated on this idea of starting a band, he comes to me and he says, hey, so do you want to be in a band with me? And I'm like, it's kind of weird. I'm old enough to be your dad. He's like, it's okay. Mr. Panazzo says he'll do it too. And I'm like, I'm in. And
Mr. P's down? He's down. I like that.
So now, Mr. Panazzo, you look like the type of teacher. I grew up, I don't want to get the guy, well, he's probably not around anymore. I grew up in Hull, Massachusetts. We had a teacher, Mr. Ward, Donnie Ward. He used to take us to, and not in a dirty way, he used to take us like midnight showings of like Zeppelin's Song Remains the Same. And we'd go to midnight movies, and he would
Totally
let
different
us.
decade.
He would let us get baked. You know, he'd let us smoke and whatnot. But no. What I'm wondering is, no. What? You don't do that. I'm sure you don't do that. Sure.
That's why I
you
said
don't.
different decade.
Do you? But I bet you. My point is, I bet you're the cool teacher. Huh?
I can't speak on that. I just like to rock and roll, and these two kids are absolutely phenomenal. You guys got to watch this when we get up there because I played in a band when I was their age, and we were horrible. And I'm so glad it was before YouTube and all that because they can't find my high school music anywhere. But these guys are killer.
So
I mean, it's amazing.
Let's talk to the two young ones then. Did you get into it ever? Did you get into it thinking, we're gonna get laid?
At least he's realistic.
You know, I don't give a crap if they're boys and they were 10 and they were getting into a band. They were getting into a band so they can get hurt. Be honest about that.
Well, when you see bands like Motley Crue, you can't help but.
Okay, right. Come on now.
A little bit. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So, okay, we'll put it nicely. Did you say, boy, I hope I find a nice young lady that I can take to prom when I'm a senior, and maybe we'll have a great relationship.
It'll be fabulous.
We'll get married someday and have dozens of children.
Yeah.
Rock children. See, that's all. Good for you guys.
Speaking of, isn't prom coming up in a few days?
Prom's this weekend.
And you guys aren't playing your prom?
Well, most of the kids don't like rock and roll the way these two do. But I did hear that you were looking for a job. So I was wondering if you want to like host prom, or we are looking for a math teacher at the high school.
Could you imagine?
Mr. Scorch!
Scorch the mascot?
Math teacher.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to explain something right now. I'll look right into the camera.
I'm having so much fun right now.
This is for the teachers.
So good.
You guys don't listen to this. You
Yeah,
youngsters.
can't listen. La 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 la.
I took my college SATs on 2 hits of acid.
He unplugged his ears.
Okay. I was done. Wait a second. I was done in 20 minutes. True story on everything I believe in. May it be gone when the show's done. True story. I was done in 20 minutes. And you guys know when you're doing your SATs, they make you stay in that room till everybody's done. And I was at that point starting to peak, as they say. And I'm flipping the paper over back and forth. It's either all right or all wrong, all right or all wrong. Well, I got my results back to answer your question. Not that I recommend this to anybody. I got a 1560 out of 1600.
You got a really good score.
I got 1 wrong in English and 3 wrong in
The
math.
legend of Scorch Grove.
Yeah. Not that I recommend that to any kids these days, nor to any teachers. I would say, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Whatever. You don't even know what he's
He's lucky.
No, I mean, I actually, luckily I had good acid when I was a kid. What can I tell you?
Different decade.
Joking aside, but not joking aside, because we want to keep, because you guys are younger. What is the band scene these days? Is there a lot of partying going on?
Oh, band scene, man. Me and this is Austin. We didn't really get into the band scene.
Good for you.
Until, yeah.
He said, yeah.
Well, now that we're in it, we're kind of stuck. But we didn't get into it right away until I started talking to, you had him on the show, I'm just going to call him relative, John Kaiser.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until I heard him start talking about Northwoods Rock Rally. And then I started to be like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then we started playing some shows together, and I'm like, okay, I'm hooked. So we started going to every show we could, me and him. And we just kind of got enveloped in the whole thing.
And the thing is, what people don't understand, not everybody can do show business.
No.
Not everybody can entertain. Everybody has the ability to be an entertainer. Not everybody can truly pull it off. And when you get a crowd that loves you, the first time you get a crowd that is into you, that instantly sets you off saying, shh, we are on our way. You might have the worst shows for years and say, this sucks. But that one show that you have, oh my God, they're into it, you're out for the rest of your lives. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening to you guys right now.
Currently, me and Awesome have been playing together for about 2 years. 2 years together. I started playing guitar during COVID, so I had absolutely nothing to do around the house.
Right. At your age, though, that's great.
Yeah, and
You're setting the par.
Well, on multiple like car rides and stuff. My mom back there. On the road trip, she'd play some of her CDs in this old ragged black case. And well, I picked out Metallica's Black Album, and I was.
This is just, I don't want to interrupt you, but Mike, you're almost my age. Just hearing like there's so many things wrong with this picture.
Okay.
So
many things right.
Yes,
So I was driving with my
It's
mom,
my
and
children's age.
I reached into
I
her
relate.
CD case and picked out a Metallica album.
I'm relating.
I'm going to reverse this back to when I was a kid. So I was driving with my mom in her 75 Caprice Classic, and I reached into her 8-track tape case,
Listening to disco.
and I pulled out the Vicky Carr, You're the Love of My Life, scene of Paul Anka. It's just not the same thing. Why? Isn't that something? So you had cool mom and dad.
Oh, I have very awesome parents.
Good for you.
They have financially supported me since I started this. So.
Better.
Okay, let's give credit where credit's due.
understand
My mom, and I'm a little bit older than you. I'm probably 5-6 years older than you.
A little bit.
5 or 6 years older than their mom, okay? Let it go.
My mom still supports me too. So give it up for moms everywhere. God bless you. The guys in Best in Class. I'm really looking forward to having you guys playing in just a few. Give it up, Best in Class.
Thank you, guys.
Now, oh, thank you. We talk about the family members all the time. The show couldn't be the show without the Scorch's PFG-TV family members. Here are the family members. We're going to come back. We're going to tell you how you can become a family member. We're going to talk about punishments we had as kids. And we've got the joke from Joni and Best in Class still to play on Scorch's PFG-TV. We're coming right back. What a show! Okay.
Coming back to you now.
Now, if you would like to become a family member of the Scorch's PFG-TV family, and I'm sure you do, especially after a show like this, how can you not? You email Scorch or Holly at scorchonline.com, and we will take care of you. We'll make sure you are hooked up so you can become a family member of this monstrosity we call Scorch's PFG-TV.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to make sure that this is done 100% the right way because we can't afford to mess this up. We mentioned this a few different times last week. I just kind of hummed the song a little bit. I wasn't even going to do it because I'm a space shot and I totally forgot about it. We get here to the building today before the show even started, and the chat room was already clamoring. He promised us this. He promised us this. He promised us last week. This is coming. Mike, let's do it.
We're doing it.
Weird news. There you go. You know what? Even if we don't do this segment, you guys got the jingle. That's all that counts. So there you go. A woman in Indiana called the cops because she said she got some bad meth. She was snorting meth. The cops came by. She said she didn't get off. The cops said, you got to come to jail because you showed them they gave her the meth and she was on the way to jail. There you go. Story number one. Okay, some weird news. How many of you guys have done meth? Be honest.
It was called crank.
Oh, bull crap.
It was called crank. It was crank back then.
You're so full of crap. How many of you guys have done some sort of speed? Just so you know,
Oh, I just said that word again.
The cameras can't see hands, so you know. How many people have done some sort of speed? Yeah. Okay.
Pussies.
How many people have done some sort of downer? Yeah. Chip Davis.
It's the same, yeah. He did all the things, apparently.
How about this one? Police in Missouri are talking about a guy who's facing felony charges because he took 8, and here's what I want to know. He took 8 luxury vibrators from a sex shop. Okay, now
what makes it luxury?
We're going to ask Holly right now. Holly,
God.
Of the vibrators you use, what makes one of yours more luxurious than others?
The batteries?
Jeez.
Just saying.
Let's go to Mike. Hey,
See?
Mike.
He just said you got to get the rechargeable ones.
Mike, what makes your vibrator good?
Yeah, what makes your and Scorch's vibrators better than mine?
There has to be a certain amount of space.
Okay, fair.
Space? I'm talking about saving money on batteries. He's talking about space. Okay. See
Well,
the
because
difference?
guys need a certain amount. Guys have things that take up space,
Uh-huh.
so we need a certain amount of space.
And I have
Well, this segment of weird news is probably the worst segment of weird news we've ever did. But you know what? It was off the cuff. I wasn't expecting it. We wanted to please you guys. Rip it to shreds on the chat room. In a couple of weeks, you guys will be able to actually get a hold of us live on the show because we're going to be doing live video chatting live right here on Scorch PFG-TV. So we'll give you one more story. This guy's name is Peter Owens. He got popped because during Easter weekend, he got arrested hitting a Walgreens worker over the head with a Bible.
With a Bible?
With a Bible. On Easter, hitting a Walgreens worker with a Bible.
Why did he do that?
That was the, I don't know why, but that was a new meaning of the phrase Bible belt. Okay? That's why this is a stupid segment. That's why it's called Weird News. Give it up for Weird News. And I'm going to try this again. Once again, I had no idea I was going to do this segment. We did it just to please you. I know it sucked. Make fun of it all you want. It'll get better next time, but that's what they called a Bible belt.
Bible belts.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Iron
That's
belt,
what they
Bible
called
belt.
a Bible belt. I'll keep doing it. That's what they called a Bible belt. By the way, that's the original phrase, Bible belt. Can you guys make some noise? Bible belt. Wow, where's Sadie with her job? What is she
Can I
doing?
ask you a question real quick?
No, I want to hear some more noise. That was what they call a Bible belt.
Sorry.
What do you want to ask now?
Okay. So you can say that over and over, but you can't remember iron belt.
No, I can't.
He doesn't even know how to answer it.
I know how to answer.
him.
I'm going to answer by saying Sadie's not doing her job.
Oh, Sadie's fault. Not Scorch's.
Hey, this is Jennifer and
Yes.
Brandon. Look at that. I got that. Jennifer and Brandon from On the Rocks. Give it up for Jennifer.
Yes.
What the hell?
Such a good family.
Hang on a second. Bible Belt.
Would it have been better if you
Jennifer and Brandon.
Jen, closer.
Give it up for Jennifer and Brandon.
No, closer. There.
Give it up for Jennifer and Brandon. Okay. On the Rocks. I love On the Rocks. You got a cool place going. How long have you owned it?
We'll be open like 6 months.
Oh, so it's been pretty new for you guys.
Pretty soon.
Good for
We're
you.
almost 6 months.
I like how many events you're doing. Now, I don't want to bring up stuff that you don't want to talk about, but you posted something today that said you got something coming up that might be something that's never been done before or whatever. Can you explain what that is without giving it away, baby?
I said, well, I didn't say it was a...
Of course, I always
hasn't
misquote
been
stuff.
done before, but we have a
You
very exciting
You're making a porn film at the bar?
Well,
No.
that would be interesting. I mean, with all the couches we have.
We said it's never been done before, though.
No, I didn't say it had never been
Oh,
done.
so good.
I said
Okay.
It was something new and exciting.
Oh,
for
okay. Oh, what is
For
it?
them.
If you may. No, you don't want to say it yet? Okay. Does it involve, let's
Way
do
to
20
go, Scorch.
questions.
Put
Does
her
it
right on the
involve other
spot.
people?
Yeah.
Involve what?
Does it involve semi-nudity?
No.
Okay.
No.
So-
Not
so-
that one.
so-
we
so-
have, we
Think
have the
about
one
it.
on Saturday that has some
Okay.
semi-nudity.
And that's just Jennifer bartending.
No. We have the house on Saturday.
Oh, is that what it- yeah.
The ladies' night.
So it doesn't involve nudity. Holly, what do you got? It doesn't involve nudity. It's something that's new to them. You're going to make good drinks.
I think it should be mashed potato wrestling.
No, we
Sorry.
can't do that. No.
I don't know.
What do you got?
There's
Tell
a
us.
nudity without. I don't.
So it's nothing that has nothing to do, but it has to do with other people. You're going to do a
like the
class
speed
reunion
dating?
for a certain year.
Speed dating.
No.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Just tell us.
Nobody watches this.
Just
Nobody
tell us.
watches this show.
So-
Go ahead.
Just tell us.
I signed the contract yesterday to get. I don't want to say it wrong.
Oh,
Stop it.
midget
Little people.
wrestling. I can.
My aunt is a little
Or
person.
something like that.
So you're going to have dwarf battling.
Wrestling.
Little people wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, give it up for little people wrestling. I've seen some. That's actually, I've done some ring announcing for that.
Yeah,
That's
we're
actually,
so excited. We are just waiting for them to finalize all the
Yep.
tickets and everything, and then we'll be getting that out there.
I mean, it's a very short night, just so you know. So,
No pun intended.
what? Did I say something?
Will you wrestle?
No, I can't wrestle. Anyway, no.
Can I wrestle?
Can
Can I
you?
wrestle?
You need a ring announcer? Yeah, you have Holly wrestle a bit.
My wrestling name is Holly Hot Sauce. Can I? Can we video it?
Well,
Have-
maybe you can. Come
I would
when
love
we
to
have
see-
the Hollywood Knockouts come back.
I would love to see Holly wrestle
will
one of the
wrestle.
little people
I want to
and
wrestle.
have him
little-
do like the snatch slam and have him land right in her crotch. Just what do you? Oh my God! Do your job and don't worry about what I'm saying.
Okay, my aunt is a little person. My mother's sister-in-law. So I've been, around little people, as they say, my whole life. And people are weirded out and get all squirrely about it. I don't understand this concept, but I'm used to it. So I
We
want
used
to
to do
wrestle.
we used to do midget sightings on my radio show for many years. Then it got politically
People
incorrect.
freak
So yeah,
out.
little people sightings. Yeah.
Dare you?
I mean, I can get
No,
into
that
some.
was sarcasm.
No, it's come on. I mean, it's what it is. I mean,
It is.
being grown up in a world of professional wrestling. Mike will understand. Mike, it was midget wrestling, correct? That's what it was brought up
That's
on
what it
midget
was
wrestling.
called,
you know.
yeah.
So that's where you got. That was your big secret.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So-
I love that though. And is it the national group that's on TV,
It's
Or-
they
or just
go,
a bunch of
they go
Nationally?
nationally.
mini Wisconsin people?
No, they're national. I don't know if it's the ones that are on TV or not. But
Seen a bunch of little mini farmers. Come on, I'll kick your ass. Come on.
Oh, little suspenders? Oh, that would be so cute.
Sorry, I mean
Sorry.
nothing.
We love
I
you.
mean nothing by that.
She's just.
One of my favorite family restaurants is cracking up. Don't encourage me, you guys. That's a bad thing.
Jen hates us right now.
No,
We
she
love
does.
you, Jen.
No, you know what?
I know.
Is this not fun? Are we not ourselves? That's what this is all about. But now let's talk about our event, okay? Okay. Which if there are little people there, so be it. That's cool. We need you to serve the food. Can you imagine? Hey, how's it going? Here's your eggs.
I saw that sand pit out back would be fun.
Tell us about the May 3rd event, which is called Scorch's Early Risers Club, Scorch's PFG-TV's Early Risers
You
Club.
got this.
We're doing a happy hour for basically morning folks.
Yeah, we'll be doing happy hour from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. Come in and well, I'm really bad at this.
No, but I'm gonna save the chat room a little bit of fun. I'm gonna cut your wad off. Let Brandon talk for a second, because I can imagine those comments like, "What the hell? The boy doesn't talk."
He
so
talks.
now, Brandon, you're like a newer owner in this thing, right? You're like
yes, I just took over 50% recently,
and it's going well for you. I talked to you the other day; it's going well. What do you want to see for this happy hour? What would be a good thing for you to see, other than people showing up and food coming up? A lot of people showing. What would be a good, and that's okay, let's tell people, what would be a good figure? What are you looking at? Like hundreds of people? You're on crack. 20, 30 people, 40 people?
40, 50 people would be.
Because I'm thinking 40 to 70 people. And it really is going to be a happy hour.
Absolutely.
We're going to give drink specials. And we'll have the food special from whoever.
Yep.
We're not going to, but we'll have food specials, and we're going to do maybe some prizes. And it is going to be a happy hour for third shifters and for people that are up in the morning.
Early risers.
Somebody emailed us or posted on one of our Facebook things and said, we really like this for the third shifters. So you know what? You ask, you're going to get it. So it's the Scorch and it's the Scorch PFG. Maybe we can maybe by within another week or so, we can actually come up with a drink special that we can tell people about, that we can, we'll charge them. Like I always like to do this one. We can charge them maybe 92 cents.
92.9 cents.
No, that doesn't make sense. Leave me alone. Don't interrupt me.
I had to.
92 cents. Maybe we can charge that for a drink special or something, a shot.
We have quite a few that we could probably
see
do.
that?
Yeah, at 92 cents.
Okay.
And then we do also have quite a few things that we will probably have for like $2. That's like, like an actual, full drink.
Tell us about the bar, though. The thing about the bar is it's a cool freaking bar. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I've said that since the first day we came in there. Your bar itself is set up. You are a live music venue. Many people around here, people watching at home may not understand this, but here in Wisco, there ain't many real good live rock music type venues. Your place is a cool live rock music type venue. You got to take more advantage of that.
And we have all of our sound in now, and we actually have our first band
May 4th.
May 4th. Well, we're gonna actually do Star Wars Day at the same time.
Oh, that's never been done on the 4th. Be with you. That's very clever. That's very well. You people that are on the rocks are clever, huh?
Yes.
But I love what you do, and thank you so much. Now, could you tell people watching how cool it is, and even if you have to lie, how much it's worth it to be a family member on Scorch's PFG-TV?
Oh, we love this.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, I'm always like, woo!
See? She answered that immediately. We love you guys so much.
I get calls in the middle of the night. Who the F is this? It's this one here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jennifer, I love you too, but it's early in the morning. I'm watching Gilligan's Island on Sunday.
We're doing that at 6 a.m.
But we love you. The 420 party worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah. It was fun. And I mean, everybody left nice and
everybody left.
Yeah,
not sober.
Not everybody was drinking booze. Actually, most people were not drinking.
No,
So
there's not a lot
who's-
of alcohol consumption.
And this
No.
is only like, I don't want to say it's a private, and it's not even a private joke. It's kind of a private comment. Whose family is Ken and the wife? Is that yours? Yeah. Ken, can I talk about you quick? Sure. You're retired. Ken, this shows how the various types of people that actually can take me.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people can't handle me, can't take me. Ken was a prison guard for many years, like one of the biggest, like a big wig in the prison system.
Staying away from
Ken
that guy.
Ken was one of the first fans that I had on the radio show, you know, which, by the way, I will go on and say once again, I miss having T-Ry on the radio show. Me and T-Ry had the best radio show ever, but now it Scorch's PFG-TV with Holly O. Now it Scorch's PFG-TV with my new co-host, Zoe. Hang on a second, Zoe. I'm going to get you excited. Hang on one second. Scorch's PFG-TV with my new co-host. It's Zoe.
She's so precious.
Thank you so much for being here. We
so
appreciate
awesome.
it. So, yeah, we love the bar. We love having you as part of the family. We want to do more stuff with you, too. So I think you should do like a rock and roll trivia night.
So we actually have DJ trivia starting tomorrow.
Scorch wants to do your.
Let me tell you, what I do is different than that. What I do is just like this show. Everything I do is cut rate. I go in there with a microphone and pad of paper, and I don't do anything on computer, and everything is generic and organic, and it's a lot of fun, and it's strictly rock and roll and a couple of other games, and I think you should hire me to do rock and roll trivia. I think every bar in the area should hire me to do rock and roll trivia. I'm unemployed. I'm broke. Look at this, for crying out loud. I haven't washed my clothes in forever because I mix up my darks and whites.
I was rollering him earlier.
So-
It was cute.
What's next at On the Rocks? What do you got coming up other than us?
Let's see. We have
Comedy.
Shades of Hunks coming on Saturday.
Bow, 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 bow.
Like the sexy men who
The
take their
sexy
clothes
men who
off.
dance for you.
Ooh. Scorch and Mike are going.
Should I do it?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh. Can we get Scorch to take a little?
He's really into
He's going to
it.
be 61. Like, come on, you guys. Really?
I look okay,
no
man.
one's clapping.
Yeah, I'm sitting down there.
If any of you men look like that at 61,
10-year-old
Zoe's here.
You want clapping? I'll give you
Zoe.
clapping. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. You want the clap? I'll give you the clap.
Ew. See, and that's that generational thing again that no one knows what you're talking about.
I didn't hear what you said. I don't want to. It's Jennifer and Brandon from On the Rocks. You know what? You're a cool guy to be a part of the ownership of that bar, man. What do you bring into the bar? Like, tell us about your background. What are you bringing into the bar?
Jen.
Let me have the microphone.
Yeah.
Well, what a girl. You don't share anything. You grab a phallic symbol and you're just holding it right there.
I know. It's how I like it.
Shoves it in his
I don't
face.
want to know that.
It's fine.
That's not good. Tell us, Brandon.
Well, for starts, I bring good company. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that I'm good to talk to. Talked to you quite a bit last Saturday.
Good.
Other than that, I mean, miscellaneous help. If you need something and I'm there, come find me. I'll
And you know what? Let me bring this up because it's becoming summertime. You guys are working on your outdoor area. Let's talk about that very quickly because that's a great outdoor area.
Absolutely. We're hoping to really, we ultimately want to flatten, go a nice backyard, have some picnic tables, and in due time, hopefully have some live bands out there.
Good. Live bands are always
some
good.
music out there. That'll be fun.
Scorch's PFG-TV Pub Crawl family members On the Rocks. Let's hear from On the Rocks.
Love you guys.
Hey, Mike. So you know, we are going to do our family member mentions coming up. Then we are going to do the Joni joke.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to skip something, and then we're going to do 4, and then we're going to have the band. So right now, why don't we talk about Wicked Sweet Bake Shop in Cadott? Wicked Sweet Bake Shop. When I tell you about Wicked Sweet Bake Shop, cookies, cakes, breads, Coffee breaks. Remember, we brought this up before. Coffee breaks. If you're looking for a coffee break for your business, or if you have a coffee break and you want somebody to supply the cakes, the sweets, the danishes, the cupcakes. Everybody in the mama likes cupcakes. It is Wicked Sweet Bake Shop in Cadott. Gene and Kelly, thank you guys for believing in us, and we believe in you. Mad Computer Services LLC, right here in lovely Eau Claire. Mike Decker and crew. Mike's going to be back on the couch in a couple of weeks as one of our featured guests. They do everything. They can clean your computer out. They can probably dirty your computer up if you ask them to. Who knows? Mike knows something. He did disappoint me, though, when he told me there was nothing spectacular about the dark web.
I know you were so sad about the black web.
When he told me about the dark web, I was like, wah, 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 wah.
Maybe
But
start your own.
you mentioned Scorch's PFG-TV. It'll give you 20% off a refurbished computer, laptop, or desktop. And they have some good stuff at the Mad Computer Services LLC. So thank you, Mike. We love you.
Thanks, Mike.
One of the biggest surprises of the night was when I said, I wish Dion from Silk and Floyd would show up. And he says, I'm here.
It's that
Silk and
Melody
Floyd,
hair.
gal. Give it up for Dion and our crew from Silk and Floyd. Truly now, winter, we had one of the nicest winters that I remember in a long time. Your floor may not be as effed up as you may think. But just because this winter wasn't bad, if you've had the floor going through a few winters and you feel some soft spots, or you hear some creaking on your floor, it may be time to get it checked. I'm not saying you need a new one. I'm just saying it may be time to get it checked. You know who will check it? Dion and Silk and Flooring. Let's hear it for Dion and Silk and Flooring. So thank you. Let us do one more pub crawl. We're going to find out more about the bars and the establishments and the PFG pub crawl family. We're going to find out, and trust me on this one, the joke that Joni told me and Mike, freaking outstanding. And then we've got Best in Class ready to go on Scorch's PFG-TV. Okay. I'll do it, Sadie. Don't worry about it. Hey, Sadie, don't worry about it. I'll do it. Hey, everybody, we're live again. Let's hear it for Scorch PFG-TV. Yes. Now, so let me set this up for you. We're going back to Joni and Joni's roadside bar, whatever that. Joni's what? Sidekicks. Joni's Sidekicks in Iron Fist, Wisconsin. Joni's Sidekick. Iron Belt, Wisconsin. Joni, I love you, though. You know we do. Joni said to me halfway through it, do you have a good sense of humor? And by the way, for those that are wondering, I'm not purposely forgetting it. I'm just really shitty at names. I'm being honest with you. She says to me, do you have a sense of humor? I said, yeah, I got a sense of humor. And she started telling a joke. And Shayla, the waitress, walks by Mike and says, You better get this on tape. So this is Joni from Joni's Sidekicks. Funny freaking joke on Scorch's PFG-TV.
But anyway, I gotta get my voice really low. No, this is about a woman that has a problem, and she makes an appointment with a doctor. In order to tell the joke, I gotta sip on a beer to get my voice that low. So anyway, she gets an appointment. The nurse brings her into the office and preps her up for the doctor. Doctor walks in and introduces himself, and he asks her what's ailing her, and she says, the doctor looks at her. He said, "A what?" She says, "A penis. It's stuck down here." He says, "Well, miss, let me check that out." So he puts that red light thing on. He gets a tongue depressor and he looks down her throat and he says, "Oh, miss, there is something down there in your throat. Let me look again. There's something down there." He says, "But I'm a GP. I can't distinguish if that's a penis or not. I'm going to have to refer you to a specialist." So they refer her to a throat, ear, and nose specialist. It takes 3.5 weeks. She's just dying at home, and pretty soon the 3.5 weeks go by. She goes to the office, the nurse puts her in and gets her ready, and the doctor walks in. She doesn't even give him a chance to introduce himself, and she says, Doctor, I've got a penis stuck in my throat. Can you hear me? And he says, "A what?" To a professional, she says, "A penis. It's stuck in my throat." And he goes, "How do you know that?" And she says, I don't want Scorch to be the only wet one. So what did the blonde say when she went to the sperm bank?
I don't know what.
Where do I deposit that?
And you couldn't even get the full effect of the joke because of the camera angle. But Joni, all the people at the bar that day, I love you guys. Seriously, we both, myself and Mike, and Holly, for that. Even Holly loves you guys. You guys were cool people. Hopefully, you share this with the bar, and we're going to be back. And we mentioned on the clip that our pals from the Wisco Dive Bar people, they featured them pretty recently. So, Joni and crew, thank you so much.
We
So,
love you.
here you go. We want to thank.
So jealous I wasn't there.
Hey, Mike, do we need the Scorch Online thing maybe to make it work? No. Okay. Let's do. We're gonna do our sponsor break. So let's. Okay. We're gonna do our family member, Mad Computer Services LLC. Mad Computer Services. Give it up for Mike and crew for Mad Computer Services. Keep cheering because we got to wait for Mike to get back. Mad Computer Services LLC. Woo! Seriously. Thank you, Mike. This show is the sum of very few parts because we have few people doing a lot of stuff. Mike Snow with a broken foot is running back and forth doing a lot of shit. So, Mike, thank you so much for everything. Seriously. Give it up for Mike Snow. Mad Computer Services LLC. Mike Decker at Mad Computer Services, they will take care of viruses in your computer. They will give you a computer cleaning, $149.99, cleans the computer, takes care of the viruses, and they will make your computer just like new. Or you can get a refurbished desktop or laptop computer and 20% off if you mention Scorch's PFG-TV. Just like you can get some stuff off at Common Collected Cannabis Company. Yeah. Common Collected. I know I miss chickadees. I'm going to get to them afterwards, though, because they're here. Do you have an order, though? Mike has an order. Okay. To keep Mike happy.
Go.
No, I don't want to now. I'm gonna be calm and collected when I go to their shop in Chippewa Falls because they are the cool CBD shop that has everything you want. Product, they have wraps, they have pipes, they've got it all. Pre-rolls, merchandise, everything. Calm and collected. Then I'm gonna grab my pre-rolls. I'm gonna go to Chickadee's and get my potatoes and eggs. Okay.
Sausage and gravy.
I'm gonna get my simmis, my potato latkes, and all the stuff I have at Passover with my mother. They're like, we don't cook Jewish food. No, they're like, what the hell is simmis? Oh my
Nobody
God.
around here knows what the hell you're talking
You would like
about.
simmis, you guys, by the way, just so you know. It's like a vegetable pudding almost. Not. I can't explain. Trust me, you would like it.
Ew. Stop.
It's better than Clamato in a GD freaking
Whatever.
Bloody Mary.
Clam juice is way cooler. Let it go.
Chickadees, thank you. Wicked Sweet Bake Shop, we want to thank you as well. Wicked Sweet
I love
Bake
you
Shop.
guys.
Ain't no messing around with that. Cakes, cookies, pies. Everybody likes pie. Everybody likes
bread.
Danish's bread. Who doesn't like homemade bread? Put it this way. Is there anybody in here that doesn't like homemade bread? Cough if you don't like homemade. So, yeah, who likes homemade bread?
I just coughed.
You know what? Wicked Sweet Bake Shop may have some homemade bread for you. And speaking of them, coming up in the fall, I forgot to mention this on things we're going to be doing. Something brand new that was suggested to me by a very special person. You know who you are.
Huh.
We're going to be doing something called a bakery crawl. Right? Tell me this ain't the best idea ever. Seriously, and it was my pal Megan. I'll give her credit. Best idea ever. She said, why don't you do a bakery crawl? So I'm thinking we're going to do it around just before the holidays, before Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we're going to go from bakery to bakery to bakery to bakery.
For the holidays.
Just like a pub crawl, doing a bakery crawl so people get breads and cakes and cookies and stuff. It will make Holly happy. So you can help celebrate the holidays, okay?
Thanks. No clapping. There it is.
Listen to that verse.
Thanks, guys. I hate all of you right now.
I
love you all.
Let's make Holly happy. Please clap for Holly. The holidays.
Thanks,
One
Scorch.
more thing before we get to the band. Why did you go like this?
That's my Holly thing.
Oh, your Holly thing.
Oh, that's my thing. Ask anybody who
spread
knows
your
me
leg,
well.
spread your legs and cheer, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spreading my legs. I do this. It's my. Never mind.
Hey, look it. Doesn't make a difference because here's what counts.
Everybody
What counts
likes
is
it
the
more than
band is
anyways.
playing tonight. These guys are freaking cool.
They're amazing.
We talked to them just a little while ago. Fun. Check them out. This is Best in Class on Scorch's PFG-TV.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to rock? All right, I just want to say we're happy to be on the best Scorch PFG episode ever. Also, any tables get damaged in moshing, Scorch is going to pay for it.
Hell yeah.
Have some fun. All right, this is a song we wrote called For the Air. Mirror, mirror on the wall, will you catch us when we fall? I was born before the sea, got lost in the outer sea. Mirror, mirror on the wall, will you catch us when we fall? A new language spoke too fast, boats pushed into the past. Young man, lend me your ear. Love is real, and love is here. And every story ends the same. We all learn how to play the We are balling on a budget. We get lost for the love of it. Breathless days and blurry nights. I say yes in so many ways. Come on, boys, just one more game. One more shot to make my name. The lights get low and the crowd gets quiet. Mike, I don't know if you can turn off the lights at all, do you? You got that power in you? That's all right. The lights go low and the crowd gets quiet. The lights go low and the crowd gets quiet. The lights get low and the crowd gets quiet. Come on, boys, let's own the night. And every story ends the same. We all learn how to play the game. Remember when we played for the air? We play fast, we play pure, without a care. All right, give it up for my high school guitarists here. Mirror, mirror on the wall, will you catch us when we fall? Mirror, mirror on the wall, will you catch us when we fall? Mirror, mirror on the wall, will you catch us when we fall? It's another original song called Strange Reality. Walk with me past the coffee shop. Walk with me past the smiling cop. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me down this crooked street. Walk with me where past and future meet. Walk with me. Walk with me. And we'll fall in love in the southern city by the sea. We'll fall in love over Long Island ice cream. We'll fall in love in this strange reality. Walk with me while the school bells ring. Walk with me while all the school kids sing. Oh, they'll sing. La, 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 la. Walk with me in this divided land. Walk with me, baby, if you can. Walk with me. Walk with me. And we'll fall in love in the southern city by the sea. We'll fall in love over Long Island ice cream. And we'll fall in love in this strange reality. We'll fall in love. We'll fall in love. We fell in love. All right, thank you very much. All right, so those are two original songs. We got a new band called The Magic Bag, where we do original music, and this is Best in Class, one of our classic tunes. I think you guys will know it, and I hope you love it.
Let me see somebody make some noise out there.
Let's go, PFG!
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Politicians have themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell on their powerful minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like vultures, waiting for the judgment day to come. Yeah. One more time, make some noise. Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees, the war pigs crawling. Day of judgment for their sin. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
Thank you. We are best in class. Give it up for Christian.